is a process of decisions podcast. This is Trent Thomas, your recovery peer support specialist. Tonight's episode is entitled Truth Saves Lives in Recovery. My very first NA meeting was a life-saving event for me. It was at the very first Narcotics Anonymous meeting I ever attended that I heard, for me, the most profound truth given by a man I did not know. A truth that fundamentally changed my entire life and where my life had taken me and what direction I would be going moving forward. This man's story was a script for a Hollywood movie, and it completely rearranged how I saw myself and how I viewed my past decisions. That day, I was handed an instruction manual on the ailment that I suffered from. And with that moment of sanity, I needed to write the story that would be the rest of my life. At that time, I felt life was not worth living, and I was not worth saving. I truly felt desolate with the life that had been given me. My thoughts centered on ending my miserable existence. You see, my best thoughts had delivered me to be carless, jobless, familyless, and homeless. My best efforts had me chasing a never-ending urge to consume a drug that drained me of all feelings. Feeling no pain meant I also felt no happiness, joy, no love. I existed in a gray world of emptiness and no satisfaction. No drive, no imagination, no goals, no achievements. Existence was a daily ritual of running on a treadmill-like movements, mired and being captured by a drive to consume a drug that threatened my life. And it also diminished my capacity to feel anything. You see, my bleak existence had reached a culmination of one bad decision after another. My mountain high listing of suffered consequences had become unbearable and seemingly unsurmountable. I literally had no plan to escape the mud trap I found myself in. The only avenue that offered any solution was to end the effort to live at all. This eventuality explains the slogan that states, "The disease of addiction wants you dead." The end of a whirlpool of bad decisions whips you into a ending solution, which is unavoidably death. Death is a solution as well. And for many, death satisfies the condition of disarray. It is a permanent solution to a temporary situation. For me, the witnessing of the truth from this man, whom I had never met, was life-saving. It represented a message from God, an example of what is possible with the help of a power greater than me. This message illustrated how recovery works. His truth instituted in me a fact that I never knew. The fact that recovery is possible. A fact that life is worth living. A fact that life, my life, was worth saving. That day, I made a decision to live and follow instructions. This stranger's truth touched the truth in me. Since God is truth, it was the God in him reaching the God in me. It radiated through me and caused a bright light of enthusiasm, purpose, and newfound direction. This energy carved out a newfound map of my future steps, step by step, decision by decision, hill by hill, valley by valley. My lefts became rights, my backwards became forward, my downward trodden movement now became uplifting, stair climbing, mountain scaling, cloud soaring achievements. My recovery unleashed components of who I am when compiled with the power of a power greater than me. This concept has taken me to ideas and levels I never dreamed of or thought was possible. Recovery has plugged me into a energy that is God initiated and God ordained, and as such is limitless in its ability to rise above and beyond all my expectations. For this, I am eternally grateful and humbled to be a witness to the power and ability of my God to permeate my life and save a wretch like me. God is truth, and truth shared is by his permission. In fact, by his direction, and it is God who saved my life. For me, there is no recovery without God. God is truth, and the truth of someone other than me, someone whom I did not know, saved my life. This is Trent Thomas on Recovery is a Process of Decisions podcast. Please leave me your enlightening comments on this podcast and my other podcast episodes at transnetrecover.com/podcasts. Your enlightening comments are greatly appreciated. And please visit me on transnetrecover.com. Thank you.